5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, the Midwest is home to quite a few good duck hunt players. I'm thinking of the likes of Wisdom and Ozone and other parts of this. So. No duck hunt to be found here, though. Mario and Captain Falcon back to the, I guess, the main from Samte, the current main. And for Sean, it's been the character that's been taking him this far.
This might be just as aggro as the last set.
If not more.
We might see sub 2-minute games consistently. Although Mario's defense, I like Mario's disadvantage options maybe a little bit better than Ryu's, because just we mentioned Captain Falcon has really good 2-hit tools and just quick aerial. Even if it's not a 2-hit aerial, it's a quick aerial like up air that can answer the focus attack and disadvantage. But you can't answer this pure invincibility, right, on the super jump punch if it's timed perfectly from Samte.
There's that stomp nair from Sean.
But just in complete control on the double. I thought the double fireball into cape would land the mark, but it looks like Sean will recover. However, where are you going to go? You force the cross up on the side, back throw gets the deal done. Yeah,
just held his ground. I'm loving all these off-tempo options from Samte early on. That's what's been enabling him as Sean just gets some of these air dodges and spot dodges. Oh, that footstool!
The turn! I was ready to pop off!
Okay.
I need to calm down. There was a Falcon Punch and a footstool in like 5 seconds, and neither of them landed. And so, like, I'm very high energy at the moment. I need to take it down a smidge.
Maybe Sean just saw, you know, a Mario, a Dr. Mario close enough. We got a few flashbacks.
I'm gonna guess misinput.
I'm going to assume that as well, especially when that's such a good placing for up B. I'm assured that maybe that was on his mind.
Potentially. Just as a maybe. And now it's Samte slowing things down. Like, he just did not want to leave that Pokeball in the center. It's going to be Sean who forces the issue. And actually has to double jump to force this combo, and that might be the opportunity for Samte. He looked for the tech, right? Didn't quite find it.
Great jump coverage.
Forced the air dodge with that fireball, and that fireball didn't connect, but it was enough to seal the deal.
Yeah, that's as good as it connecting in the first place. It just causes your opponent to make decisions that lead directly to death without even having to make contact.
Now, Samte moving and grooving under this platform. Sean has to find a way. Okay, that hit lag on the up air made it like continue past the fireball. Did you see that? Just like for a brief moment in time. Very strange.
This, oh no, went for that down air at the end instead of continuing the up air ladder.
Might have been a DI mix-up.
Oh, what a read.
But you're not gonna DI the forward smash. You're just gonna die to the forward smash. Confident 2-stock here for SamteaSilver.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, I feel like Samte was able to slow the pace a little bit more than Icon was.
He absolutely did. That's that off-tempo play. You're not going for the first option that comes directly to mind. Oftentimes, that's what Sean's playing to get from you. He'll see that, get the immediate response rate instead of direct option, and then adjust and play his advantage state accordingly, rinse and repeat.
Yeah. Sean's playing in a situation where, like, the fast fall options are what he wants to do immediately. Like, he wants to get to the ground and then turn things around, right? But Samte is comfortable just floating above that and like maybe trading in spots, right? We'll have to see if this corner pressure can lead to anything significant. So far, so good for Sean. However, no jump in, but the rapid jabs, brilliant so far in the corner.
Yeah, this ledge trapping has been so good. Actually finds something out the corner though, and will have the chance to extend off the side platform.
And that's the combo that he missed just barely, Samte did in game number 1, right? Where he did the down air instead of doing the up air ladder, like we would expect like on a Smash 4 Mario, right? That's led to a huge turnaround here, but tech's all the way. Jab up B is unpunishable, by the way. Just the strongest option in the game.
Apparently, I mean, you have to have that at least anticipated, knowing it's a potential option, but you cannot be Raptor boosting in that scenario.
Well, Sean had an idea. I think it was just to continue the advantage. Samte had an idea, which was, I'm going to shield this obvious Raptor boost. And which one won?
I mean, it's to be fair, it's one of those things that we're going to praise him for if he hits it, but...
Absolutely. Like, we look really dumb on commentary if he doesn't get hit by that.
Yeah, it's the fact that Samte was grounded at sort of the beginning, but the stub knee, it's not going to matter. Sean, very, very nice at finding these conversions.
One of the truest combos in the game, right? Is just that stomp knee. How many games has that worked? All of them, pretty much except Brawl. Because we don't talk about Captain Falcon and Brawl. We just don't.
That down throw. Samte actually not jumping at a disadvantage, going low and intercepting from underneath, but Sean still yet to lose that second stop.
Ooh, that wave landing to try and attempt at regrab. I really liked the idea, but Sean was not fooled by it. And sliding jab gonna create so much space for Sean on the stage.
Oh, the down smash! Samte had a lot of time not to do exactly what he just did. And in the end, it's a two-stock in the other direction.
Sean was nowhere near the ledge. Okay, well, so, no, I take that back. Sean was at least near the ledge-ish enough. Maybe he actually got pushed back by, like, Mario's frame or something, but after that hit, it looked like he was nowhere near the ledge. I was like, that down smash hit? What is going on here? That would, like, outranged Captain Falcon's F smash.
Yeah, that would charge for a little bit too, so Samte had the time to react. Probably just miscalculated that he wasn't in the range.
And, you know, I think that's one of the things that you need to think about that strangely in this matchup is Captain Falcon actually is the sword character in this matchup.
Yeah,
Believe it or not. He's the one who has better disjoints than Mario does in 8 out of 10 scenarios. Back air is the sword move.
Yep.
Neutral air is a sword move in this matchup.
Down tilt, sword move.
All smash attacks are sword moves, pretty much. Although Mario's up smash is probably also a sword move. And that, I don't think, is the particular point that has led to Sean having like just such a huge lead, because now he's just pushing to his advantage state too. It's absolute maximum here. Fading off the side. Although that might be a huge deal here for Samte as he gets a couple of grabs to his mark, but not able to follow up the second one.
These turnarounds don't want to give anything away.
How low can you go? Not low enough. These tech check situations, Samte has gone off stage and like intentionally tech checked the Raptor boost a couple of times now.
Yeah.
They haven't led it too much.
That's the first time we've seen Sean punish that defensive flood, by the way. Just going straight in, attacking from underneath. We'll see if it stops Samte from going for it, but...
It won't.
It won't. It definitely won't, but it's nice to have that option at least covered once.
Well, Falcon's one of those few characters that can really find that angle above it, right? Using the fastball. Oh, the Wi-Fi is going to work out here for Samte and seal up these that stock. Oh, what a wait! Did you see that wait? He was like, I know you're going to dare here. And he then instead just kind of faded and then did another up air. Didn't lead it too much, but it was really cute. And that's that kind of thing that can get into a top player's head, right?
Yeah, he was essentially asking him for that exact option, found it, and did it again, you know, about 30 seconds later when he could have threatened another juggle and gotten a larger string both times.
However, Sean might not be very enthused by that, just the way he's playing here.
There we see another stock being taken.
Just a fantastic Falcon advantage state is going to lead to a stock lead.
A couple of juggles, that air dodge waited out expertly. Obstacle for the back throw. Oh, he got too low.
That was a footstool attempt. That was another footstool attempt, and that time we didn't see a phantom or anything like we did in the Icon set, where we could obviously call it out. I am sure as heck that Sean wanted a footstool.
It's interesting to see that sort of cutoff point for a lot of Falcons when, you know, you're grabbing your opponent facing the stage at the ledge at about 40 or 50%. You go for a down throw and a string.
And you just died.
Not even going to let me finish the question.
I think that was a 0. I'm going to ask production. That was a 0 to death from Samte. It was 74 on Mario, and then he was just like, I'm going to up air you 88 times, and then dare at the exact. So he got pranked.
I mean, that was a casual 0 to death as well. There wasn't one point where you could see, okay, Sean made a massive overextension. There were just a couple of correct guesses in a row, and the result of great conditioning from earlier.
This is a fun story I like to tell about Samte. Is Pac Diesel had his on-pack invitational, and I played it at one of them. And I was playing Samte. It wasn't even in like the bracket. It was in a warm-up match. And we were just talking, and we were talking about like what we had for breakfast, literally. And Samte was like, oh, you know, I had eggs and bacon and waffles. And he 0 to death me while he was talking about his breakfast. He could just do that. He is that good at the game. I can't like do simple math, arithmetic, and play Smash at the same time. And he can do that.
No, honestly, sometimes if I'm doing a particular combo, I will forget my name in the middle of it. It just takes that much focus.
I get that. He is that far ahead in his gameplay where he just knows to... It's like the back of his hand. He knows how to do these Mario combos. And while it's showing up so far in game number 4 as he has a fantastic start to it, but what a fair one to up air from Sean in that high percentage range where like a lot of those tried and true Falcon combos are not going to work. Sean has an answer.
Lovely spot checks as well. It won't matter. It still has the frame advantage.
And again, using that neutral air as a sword in the corner, not allowing Mario to push out. But the dare is kind of finding like that weird diagonal angle under some of Falcon's rising aerials.
Yeah, we talked about some of these quote-unquote sword moves from Falcon. Up tilt and forward tilt in a way. In the same sort of vein, they're outranging what Mario has at the very least.
The problem is this is like, oh, and speaking of sword move, don't jump into that. That will obliterate you.
I mean, that's a
that will kill sword characters.
That's a battering ram of a move with the hitbox it has in front of you.
Okay, looking to end with the forward air for the first time. That's actually the first time we've seen a forward air all set from Samte. Strange enough to say, because of how strong Mario's forward air is, but it just has not been a factor until just now. Now maybe Sean's going to have to think about it a little bit later in some of these DI situations.
Aggressive up special, waits that out, tech's in place, but caught by the down smash.
Oh, what a finish! Yeah, there's no jump from Sean. He is just gone. The soft neutral air off of the fireball rising. Okay, that's the game.
0.
I'm going to compliment Samte for like 2 seconds. And Sean's like, you know what? Nah. We're going to game 5.
Did you pay attention to last set, sir? You recall all those times Icon died at 80? It can happen to you, too.
Hey, game 3, I would call game 3 a last hit game.
In a way, yeah, I mean...
Samte was at 75% in game 3, and then he 0 to death him. So like it doesn't feel like a last hit game. But it was... ish. So here we are, game 5.
Yeah, same percent to different characters it might not be, but with this combination, absolutely.
Oh, we will see some explosive gameplay here. Alright, and we haven't actually seen too many of those super jump punch reversals in games 3 and 4. I'm wondering if that might be more of a threat here. Although, I guess just 0 to 90, and then turn around back air into the jab. Okay. You really can't rest for a second in Mario vs. Captain Falcon, because if one of them falls out of advantage state for 2 seconds, 2 frames, they could just die.
I think Sean may have preempted you a little there. Got him once with that earlier in the set, but Samte judging the distance better this time.
Yeah, now finding a way with the double roll. However, I don't know if the DI was correct in that Falcon kick. I think Samte could have lived with better DI on that one. But 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah, if you manage to get the strong hitbox there, it's one of those moves where the hit stun isn't that much, certainly not as much as it would seem, so you can definitely catch DI mix-ups if your opponent is at that point in the ledge where they're just looking to get back.
Oh, but as soon as you whiff a grab, you might be dead, and DIing in saved Samte there. He did not get hit by the strong hit of the knee. Oh, hello? Okay. Everyone's living. But the up air's out of parry and just looking so insistent on finding something.
Yeah, all these freestyle options, that dagger is going to kill.
Freestyle is the word of the day here for SamteaSilver, as he just did not go for any like true Mario strings. He played his opponent the whole way through and was rewarded very generously with a stock lead for it.
Throw won't quite make up the distance, but at 182, this is where we're going to see Samte do something very, very risky at some point, knowing that he's not enough to lose, but Sean won't give him the chance. It's last stock. Game 5, stakes are the highest they've been this whole set.
Yes, indeed. And, well, you know, Samte, when he was at that 170%, he stayed very grounded, and he didn't want to air-to-air in that spot. He lost to the dash attack, which was that was like the best option for Sean to win out, was a dash attack on the ground. But he would have actually gotten punished for it pretty hard. And now Samte's going for another high down air. Not enough to KO. Good DI from Sean, and he's able to turn around himself.
Sean just needs one opening. Samte not wasting the jump there, going for maybe a few swings, but caught in a very bad situation.
Oh, and you're grabbing up high, and you're getting caped down to the ground. Chicago holds in winner's final as SamteaSilver finds the Game 5 victory.
Thin margins there, and it always is in these particular instances, but man, these characters force interactions, and you have to be so careful. By the end, it was just a defense battle. It was a war of attrition to the end, which we didn't see earlier in this set.
Yeah, it was... You trade like 50% hits and 50% hits and then like 30% hits each way. And all of a sudden it comes down to like the very last edge guard. Crazy stuff from both of these players here. But we are having webcam issues, I suppose.
There
Jacob,
we go.
are we back? We're back. Hey,
We're back.
You gotta deal with us. Icon and Big Mac sitting down for the next set.
What a run it's been from Big Mac today, by the way. Took down Joe on stream in winners, another out-of-state player from Georgia.
Yeah, the Pyron Mithra, who went on a run last week. Joe got 3rd last week?